Hello, everyone. Hello, it is I, troopersjp. Thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, where I play the villain, the shadow elf Shade Murdstone, who is a bone caller, which I imagine is a bit of a mix between a rogue and a necromancer. And when we last left our hero, our villain, we were helping the goblins pile up all of these powder kegs worth of powder kegs to sort of blow up this dark citadel as it's crumbling with all the heroes inside of it. And we've put a bunch, 5 powder kegs by the base of the tower, and we'll find out what happens today, Tuesday, February 10th, 2026, or Truce Day, Snow's End 10. The heroes have noticed the powder pile and are actively trying to dismantle it. There's no time to grab more powder kegs now. You either blow it up or abandon it.
It's time to light the fuse. Let's blow this thing sky high,
says one of our goblins. I will note that there is a little backpack here, a little backpack symbol on today's image, so we're going to just roll it and see what we can get. We get a 4, which is Blightroot. And we had not had any Blightroot. We'll add that to our inventory. Good times, good times. Well, let's see what happens, everyone. I must block arrows. I grab the shield of a fallen fighter and hold it up over the goblin while holding the torch. Actually, I have a shield. It's full of skulls. They try to light the fuses as fast as they can, but there's a lot to light. I need to roll defense, and I must repeat this roll for each powder keg in the pile, minimum of 1. Okay, I've got 5 powder kegs, everyone, and that means 5 defense rolls. I've got 4 minions, 1 surge. Okay, so I roll a 15 plus my defense, which is a 3. It is, because of the shield. So that is an 18. And if the result is an 11 or more, I move my shield to block an arrow. The torch goblin lights another fuse. All right, so we need to hit an 11 or more. Let's do this again. Again, as I move across the line, trying to protect these goblins as much as possible. Easily, yet another. I block more arrows with this massive Death Warden shield, officially called the Warden's Death Shield. That's 2. And continue I move. That's 3. Everybody. 4. That's a 14. Well, plus 3, that's 17. Okay, the 5th one. First 4 are good. The 5th one is a 3. Plus 3 for defense is a 6. We want an 11. We're at a 6. I've got abilities here, everybody. I've got minion defense, which lets me add to the defense. By sacrificing a minion, I only have 4 left. I have got a defense surge. I can add a D4 to this. I'm at a 6 and I need an 11. That's 5. I do not think I can hit that, so I'm going to not. Okay, so if the result is 10 or less, an arrow flies past my shield. Roll a D6. A 4. If the result is between a 4 and 6, 1 powder keg bursts open, spilling its contents, decrease the powder keg count by 1. We now only have 4 powder kegs left. But now, I must scare off the enemies. This is a charisma check. All of the fuses are lit. The goblins look at each other in wild anticipation and begin to celebrate before realizing that they are in the blast zone. They begin to flee in panic. My escape route is blocked by the surrounding forces. Perhaps they could be convinced to flee. I have rolled a 1, which is an automatic failure. Unless I can re-roll this, there is no way around it. I scream at the enemy forces, a warning to run from the impending blast. Only a few do, but it is enough to give me an opening. So I scream at them. I say, "Run if you value your lives. Most pay no attention, but there is some." And I begin to run. Um, I must now run from the blast zone. This is a constitution check. It is time to go. I don't want to get caught in the explosion, but I still have enemies to weave through. Okay, constitution check. That is a 9. My constitution is -1. That puts me at an 8. Is there something I can do about this? I do have presence surge, which means I can add a D4 to a constitution check, charisma or constitution, by using one of my 2 surges. By the way, I renamed my present surge Aid of the Revenant, because revenants, come back to life, which means feel like good constitution, and they are sexy and romantic, I guess. So, I've got a 9, I've got an 8. Let's add a D4 using one of my surges. That's an extra 3, so that's an 11. And if the result is 11 or more, yes, okay, it's time to go. I don't want to get caught in the explosion, but I still have enemies to weave through. If the result is an 11 or more, which it is, I run through the enemy forces too quickly to give them an opportunity to attack, because I'm a bone collar and I'm swift like the grave. Are graves swift? I'm swift like death. Good enough. By the way, was the end of our day. That was Tuesday, February the 10th, 2026. So thank you for being here. I think we're on our way out, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. And that was great. If you like this, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you tomorrow for more Souls of Saraku.